Mohamed Salah, the world-famous football star, had a rare day off from training. After weeks of intense matches and practice sessions, he finally had a moment to relax. Rather than staying home, he decided to treat himself to something special, a brand-new luxury sports car. He had always been passionate about high-performance vehicles, and this was the perfect day to make his long-awaited purchase. Dressed casually in a hoodie, joggers, and sneakers, Salah didn't look like a typical high roller. However, he had more than enough wealth to afford the best cars on the market. He had been eyeing a sleek, high-performance sports car for months, and now was the time to see it in person. As he strolled into one of the most exclusive car dealerships in London, he couldn't help but admire the stunning collection of premium vehicles on display. Bright showroom lights reflected off the polished exteriors of Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and Bugattis. Some customers in the showroom turned their heads, recognizing him immediately. A few whispered excitedly, nudging each other as they spotted the Liverpool superstar in their midst. However, the dealership manager, a stern-looking woman in a sharp suit and high heels, barely gave him a glance. Her eyes moved up and down Salah's casual attire before settling into an expression of disapproval. To her, Salah looked like just another window shopper who had no business being in such an exclusive showroom. The footballer walked confidently toward a striking red sports car, admiring its sleek curves and elegant design. He ran his hand along the hood, feeling the cool, smooth surface of the carbon fiber. Just as he was about to ask for a test drive, the manager approached with a dismissive tone. "Excuse me, sir, but this showroom is for serious buyers only," the manager said, crossing her arms and blocking Salah's view of the car. Salah raised an eyebrow, slightly amused. "I am a serious buyer. I'd like to test drive this model." The manager scoffed, shaking her head. "These cars cost more than £1 million. We don't allow random people off the street to touch them, let alone test drive them. Please leave." A hush fell over the showroom as some customers gasped. They couldn't believe what they were witnessing. The manager had just dismissed one of the greatest footballers in the world. Salah, instead of arguing or causing a scene, simply smiled and nodded. "All right then," he said with a calm demeanor. "Have a good day." With that, he turned and walked out of the dealership. The manager smirked in satisfaction, proud of herself for keeping what she believed to be an unworthy customer away from the luxury vehicles. But Salah wasn't done yet. Within an hour, he made a few phone calls. As a global football icon with immense influence, he had direct access to some of the most powerful business figures in the industry. One of those connections happened to be the owner of the very dealership he had just been kicked out of. After a quick conversation, Salah arranged for a private showing of the very car he had been denied. The dealership owner, upon hearing about the situation, was eager to rectify the mistake and personally invited Salah back. Later that afternoon, Salah returned to the dealership, this time with an air of quiet confidence. As he stepped inside, the same manager who had humiliated him earlier looked up, and her face turned ghostly pale. Salah walked straight toward the car he had admired before. The dealership owner, standing beside him, handed him the keys with a warm smile. "This one's yours, Mohammed," the owner said. "Take your time." The manager stood frozen, realizing her mistake too late. She opened her mouth to apologize, but Salah simply offered her a polite smile before getting into the car. He didn't need to gloat or make a spectacle. His success spoke for itself. As he drove off in his brand-new sports car, the same customers who had witnessed the earlier exchange erupted into cheers. The lesson was clear. Never judge someone by their appearance, because you never know who you're dealing with. In the end, Salah got exactly what he wanted. Not just the car, but the satisfaction of knowing he had proven the manager wrong without saying a single harsh word.